Madam President, 1 week after commencing the $1 billion Cash-for-Clunkers program, it's so popular that it has used up all its funds, as we know. Could it be that through this program, which entices car buyers with up to $4,500 to trade in their old cars, the government has finally devised a smart way to stimulate the economy? In a word, Madam President, I believe it's no. Instead, the federal government has sent another $1 billion of taxpayer funds into the economic abyss, with $2 billion of taxpayers' funds looks like it's going to follow. It has robbed Peter to pay Paul, to give a kickback to the automotive industry, perhaps. Madam President, advocates of the Cash-for-Clunkers program state the additional $2 billion in funding is necessary because the program is such a great success. Of course it is. Who does not want free money? Everybody. The Cash-for-Clunkers program is simply another bailout to prop up a struggling industry wrapped in the political guise of an environmentally friendly program, in my judgment. While I agree that there are benefits to getting older, less fuel-efficient vehicles off the road, do not be fooled. That is not even what the program accomplishes. Let me explain briefly. Under the Cash-for-Clunkers program, it does not matter, as I understand it, how big a difference in gas mileage there is between the car you're trading in and the car that you're buying. The trade-in must only meet the 18 miles per gallon requirement to be considered a clunker. After that, Madam President, environmental concerns end. As a result, under the Cash-for-Clunkers program, replacing an 18 miles per gallon vehicle with one that offers 22 miles per gallon gets a subsidy. But you do not receive any federal funds if you replace a 19 miles per gallon vehicle with one that gets 40 miles per gallon. Think about it. If improving gas mileage is the goal, then a sliding scale that adjusted the subsidy with the difference in gas mileage between old and new cars would seem reasonable. Or if reducing emissions from older cars is the objective, the subsidy could be larger for trading in older vehicles. The Cash-for-Clunkers program does not do either. So if there are no significant environmental benefits, then the goal must be to help stimulate the economy. Yet, Madam President, the program has done little to actually stimulate the economy. Many of the individuals taking advantage of the program's subsidies are not new car buyers that are spurred by this incentive package, but instead those who put their purchase on hold waiting for the program to launch or to begin. Madam President, simply put, these buyers would have bought the cars anyway. Edmondson.com, a noted online site for car sales, stated this number could be over 100,000 car buyers. Further, Edmunds also published an analysis showing that in any given month, 60,000 to 70,000 clunker-like deals happen with no government program in place. Therefore, the 200,000 deals the government was originally prepared to fund through the Cash-for-Clunkers program were likely the natural clunker trade-in rate that would have happened anyway. This program squeezed months of normal activity in just a few days. When the backlog is met, I believe interest in the program will fade and the facade of economic benefit will disappear. Madam President, the Cash-for-Clunkers program, I believe, is a shell game of transferring wealth from the pockets of one taxpayer to another. We should call it what it really is, another billion-dollar auto bailout. The program, I believe, is little more than a clunker itself.